Gente, começando mais um novo vídeo de Tales of Arise apresentado por mim, eles cursos, seja muito bem-vindo. Para os dois jogos, deixa o like, aperta o botão de inscrição para mais detonada. Bom, abrir o mapa aqui. Nós temos aqui o mapa, né? Sketch, primeiro sketch.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Segundo sketch.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Bom, a primeira coisa que eu vou fazer aqui, botar aqui a dificuldade normal. Dificuldade normal, deixa eu ver aqui, status. Sonic Snagger aqui é bom, né? Tem um... Vamos lá. começar aqui a fase.
Get lost!
They're attacking from the right!
Water! Shot! Airborne beam! My special! Thunder touch!
Radiant blast!
Pick up fire!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Raging cascade!
This one's mine! One
Here's
more!
mine!
Shield never face! Ready to go!
Here I come!
Denied! Make it rain! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Blast in the wind!
My turn! You're finished!
I can one more!
In a bind?
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Lightning condemned!
This one's mine!
Lightning!
Tiger blade!
Run!
Hear me!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
We can really make weapons with
Vitória.
this?
Massa de opala.
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my art. When he slows down, that's our chance. Can't get out of this.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Your mommy's time. It's
Whoa!
over.
One at a time!
Take this! Tiger
No
blade!
further.
Annihilation!
Take this. Now or never. It's over. Eternal devastation.
Switch off!
Crush.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Hearing strike!
Glacial
No
spear!
further.
Here's Evo!
Time to shine!
Breeze Lancer! Wind after!
You're finished.
Going in!
Radiant Pierce!
Here I come.
Captain Wall! Lightning! Downward!
Meteor!
Light after
You're finished.
Time to
light!
into the fray!
Feel!
Take this. You're finished.
Lion Howl!
Here I come.
Prepare to be sealed by sleeping foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
You're mine. You're finished.
This one's mine!
Can't get out of this.
Look sharp!
Aê, mano. Sucesso.
Now or never.
Into the shadows!
This one's mine!
Feel!
Tiger blade! Lion Howl! By the power of water! Tiger blade! Lion Howl!
You're mine. Here I come.
Lightning meteor!
Eternal devastation. Crush.
Lightning meteor!
Crush.
Crescent moon! Tiger blade!
Crush. You're mine. You're finished. Eternal devastation. Here I come. Eternal devastation.
Lunar corruption! By the power
You're
of
finished.
water! Here's the netherite!
Take this.
Shattering wall! Get toasty!
Bird strike.
É nóis, bro.
Got some interesting moves there,
Terceiro
Dory.
sketch.
I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine this sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dan in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Esmagador de crocodilo. Troféu diletante. Artefatos.
I sense a strange power from this.
We can really make weapons with this?
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Vamos por aqui.
Gotta break through!
Let the marksman handle
You
this.
got Eternal devastation! Eternal
Here goes!
Take this!
In the duel of the hour!
Eternal devastation!
There are interrupted. This one's mine! Seal! Let's get you off this way! Leave the enemy's arms to me!
I'll trip it up.
No complaints here!
Dragon form!
Lightning bolt!
Coming through!
Artilística.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Photon raging cascade! Here,
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
Take this! You're finished!
Flame of Fury! Burning strike!
Take this!
Here's a healing arm! Don't mind if I do!
Eternal devastation!
Make it ready!
Why'd you kill me?
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. Seal!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Devastation!
I'm only getting started.
Take it!
Force!
It's over!
Banana! This one's mine! Do it!
Nós, mano.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
7.300. Aqui com dinheiro bom, né, brother? Vamos lá por aqui. Vamos lá pra cá.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Look sharp!
Take this! You're finished!
I'm only good with airborne targets.
Flying free! Give me time! Still!
Sion, can you take care of
Just
that?
like that, I'm back in.
Start by holding your front
Don't
line.
worry, no sooner said than done.
Sleep now.
Here I come!
On guard. One more. Sleep now. Who wants to die native? On guard.
Eternal devastation!
One more.
You're mine! It's over!
Going in.
Eternal devastation!
Look sharp.
Nicely done, Sion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah, you got it.
Lunar Torture Blade. Lightning Blade. This one's mine.
É nóis, brother.
Thank good.
Vamos observar uma coisa aqui, um troféu que eu acabei de pegar. Vamos lá. Novo, antigo. Diletante 60,4%, mano. Há pouco tempo atrás era esse aqui. Esse aqui é opcional. Mas esse aqui... não, esse aqui é da história. Quer dizer que 1% basicamente, praticamente, não chegou até aqui, mano. Não foi... eu tô praticamente nesse local aqui.
This we won. It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah, we used to run...
Right, here goes! You're mine! You'll come and face me! Eternal devastation!
Where are you going?
Piercing wrong! Eternal devastation!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Now it's a job for your true astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
You're mine! You're finished! Mirage!
Charged and ready!
You're mine! Burn!
Going in! Do it! Flight! I'm ready! Fair enough!
Take this! You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Look sharp! Make it ready! Raging storm! I think I'm getting stronger.
Nível.
No choice! No escape! Eternal devastation! Take this!
I never miss!
It's over!
Tiger Blade! Let
You're mine! Eternal devastation! Take this! It's over!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Here!
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Escape! Eternal devastation!
Switch!
I'll take you all on! Take this!
This one's mine!
No escape!
Hear me! Going in!
This one's all mine!
Glacial
Strike!
Spear! Here, where are you going? Here goes! Make it ready!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
É nóis,
Seems about
brother.
right to me.
Vamos por aqui.
No choice! Take this!
Lightning condemned!
Not today!
On guard!
Tô priorizando o combate pra ganhar experiência.
Gemini Aqua! Annihilate! Far enough!
Take this!
Radiant! Here! Thunder!
Escape!
Blow! Flight! Will this help? Lightning Meteor!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
You snake! Do they not wait to say thank you in Dhiara? Not to a Renin we don't. In here!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see that! This one's mine! Banana, let's go! Radiant!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Ha! Who said anything about letting off?
Eternal devastation! Coming through!
Arte mística.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you up! Do it!
Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here, let me
Now!
look sharp!
Eternal devastation! You're finished!
Annihilation! On guard!
Take this!
Our next we're coming through!
Eternal
Not in your
devastation!
dreams! Now! Annihilation! This ends now!
Consider yourself
Gosto
finished!
dessa.
I've still got a ways to go!
looks like some solid equipment. More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
An opponent like this should be easy. Crush! Eternal devastation!
Thank you.
I got it! Eat your... Come on!
Ready to go!
It's over!
Far enough! Look sharp!
Take it!
One more! Tiger Blade! Riot Howl! Piercing Roar!
Eternal devastation!
This one's mine! This one's mine! Take this! Tiger Blade!
Mine.
Do it! Riot Howl! Piercing Roar!
I'm only getting started.
Crush!
Hear me! Flame
You're
of
mine!
fury!
You're finished! You picked the
Hear
wrong
my
fight!
call! Here goes! Make it rain! Glacial Steel!
É nóis, mano.
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
I wonder if we can use this.
I hear the healing arc!
Armor won't save you! Shield and face!
No further!
Here
I come!
Reload!
Eternal devastation! Crush!
Lightning
Eternal devastation!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Look sharp!
You're finished!
This one's mine!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
Here I come!
Banana, let's
Take
go!
this!
Air
Eternal devastation!
Make it rain!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Nóis, mano.
With your flames and my technique.
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Out of our way!
You want me? Come get me! It's far enough!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Not on my watch! Freeze laser! This one's mine!
So fun! Take this!
Tempest
Burn it!
Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Never escape! Okay, here I go! Okay, here I go! Eternal devastation! Crush! It's over!
Radiant Pierce! Shield!
Here I come!
Alright!
Eternal devastation!
Raging Cascade! Fred! Get into the wind!
Switch to offense!
Here!
Take this!
Get on in there
Crush!
together! Reload!
É nóis, mano.
Wow! Look what I just found.
Os animais tudo atingidos de maturidade, ó, mano. Tô precisando voltar. Vou voltar aqui. Pra conseguir o troféu, né, mano? conseguir o troféu. Pra conseguir o troféu.
That was quite the little adventure we went on. That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Vamos descansar aqui.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what... I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Voltar para o monte. Lembrando
Something
que
feels odd here.
criar 50, atingir a maturidade de 50 animais dá troféu, viu? Ah, outro animal acabou de atingir a maturidade. Vamos lá.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
We finally made it.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Where are you going?
You're finished!
Grind and rest mine. Where are you going?
It's on! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! You're finished!
Denied.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Did it!
Yeah. Nice technique.
You're mine!
Here goes! Not in your dreams.
Do it.
You're mine!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Certainly not bad. No complaints here.
I won't forgive you.
Here I come! Come one, come all!
This one's mine.
You're finished!
Tiger Blade.
Lightning strike! Here's evil!
Here I come!
Flying free? What did they jump still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Leave the
You
enemy
picked the
arch
wrong
to me!
fight!
Switch
No complaints here.
Appreciate the help. And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Take this!
Lightning orb!
Crush! It's over!
Here's the healing, I'm ready!
You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Flaming fury! Burning strike!
Going here.
Here's evil!
Look sharp. I
Take
can
this!
handle it.
You're mine!
Tiger Blade.
Eternal devastation! You're mine!
Make your break.
Can't lay a finger on me!
This ends now!
Consider yourself
Golpe
finished!
incandescente.
Continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you want to say?
Coming through now!
Where are you going?
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Tá, tudo bem.
That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
aqui.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shiny enemy?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! It's time!
Going in! Denied!
Tempest power of water!
You're mine!
Piercing wall!
You're finished! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman
It's
handle
over!
Don't worry,
All yours.
I've got plenty to go around.
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that!
No escape!
Make your break!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique! Now there we go!
Eternal devastation!
You're mine! Never miss! Shield! Let's get you all tucked away!
Thunder, do it!
Primo!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Nós, mano.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Ignite!
Here's what
You're mine!
Take that dance
You're
in the wind!
Going in!
Radiant
That
fire!
was a shock!
Lightning crazy lightning!
Strike!
Going
Eternal
in!
devastation!
Out of ammo!
You're finished!
I can handle it!
Take this!
Far enough!
I'm not done!
Searing flame!
This one's mine!
Here's
Here I
the
come!
wind! I got sealed! Don't mind if I do! Mega ray!
Let the marksman handle this! Look, get behind me!
Thunder field! Crazy
This
lightning!
one's mine!
Sleep now! Thunder flame! I'll be
You're
there!
finished. This one's mine! Crescent moon!
Take this! Not
see
today!
Do it!
Come on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
What's this place here?
Ah,
Some kind of old house?
Get lost!
mais combate.
Like moths to the flame!
You're finished!
Tempest Tiger Blade!
Take this!
Here's a healing arc! Dance in
Eternal
the wind!
devastation! It's over!
Air thrust!
Take this!
Lightning descent! Thunder blade! Lunar corruption!
Tiger blade!
Lunar blast!
An astral origin?
That's my cue!
It's over! Shut him down!
Gale force!
No escape!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Demons descend! Flashing big! Switch off! I'll take you all on!
Arte mística.
Ha! Flare the Malika!
Wind astral energy! Dance in the wind! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Vou por aqui.
I won't forgive you! Far enough! By the power of water!
Don't mind if I do!
Mine!
Mega ray!
You're mine! Ignite!
Make it right!
Get going! In an instant! Impact block!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Look sharp!
You're finished!
Where are you going?
You're finished!
Now you see what I can accomplish!
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis!
Here, let me
Go!
help!
Energy dance in the wind!
Here I go! It's
Fire
over!
blade! Flame of fire!
You're mine!
Piercing wall!
You're mine!
This one's mine! Tiger blade! Howl!
Searing flame!
Tiger blade!
Water! Hear my call!
This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind! Burning!
You're mine!
É nóis, mano.
managed to pull through.
Vamos lá para mais um combate.
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's
Eternal
mine!
devastation!
This one's mine!
Eternal devastation!
Where are you going?
Vamos lá.
Here, let me help!
Take this!
Far enough! Appreciate the help!
Burn in hell! Here I come! Eternal devastation! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Take
Will
this!
this help? Dance in the wind! Crescent moon! Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Lunar crescent moon!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Searing flame! Lightning
Take
grenade! Going in!
Eternal devastation! Strike!
Radiant pierce!
É nóis, bro.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Ah,
An opponent like this should be easy.
Radiant light! Pierce! Radiant!
Coming through!
você tá puxando errado, foi?
Now!
Ah,
Scarlet
não, você tá
Inferno!
puxando certo.
On guard! Here comes! Dance in the... You got
Take this!
company! Look sharp!
Eternal devastation! You're mine!
One's mine!
Crush!
I'm out of ammo! Radiant storm!
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
It's over! This
Hard
one's
up.
all mine! Ignite!
Let me help! This one's mine! One more! I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off? Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider
Volta
yourself
então
finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Lunar Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Here's the next! Tiger Blade!
You're finished!
Air thrust! Now! Annihilate!
Eternal devastation!
Nós, mano.
Great!
Tesouro aqui. Casca mago de rochosa.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Pegar esse minério aqui. Está inibidor. Bem feito. Massa de opala. Cogumelo, cogumelo. Minério. Vamos lá. Vou subir aqui. Gente, só um minutinho, eu vou fazer uma coisa rapidinho aqui, venham já. Vamos lá. Vamos lá por aqui. Vamos lá. Cristal inibidor. Vamos lá por aqui. Cristal inibidor. cheguei em outra área, né? Ah, aqui é o cume do Monte Dhiara. Vamos explorar.
What's that big tower over there?
I hate camping out.
This way, I guess.
Tá bloqueado. Forjar. Eu errei aqui, né? Vocês viram, né? Tá certo? Tá certo.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Dá troféu, viu?
If you need help with anything, just let me know.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff.
Vamos lá.
See you guys tomorrow.
Relação com o Lau melhorou.
You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Why can't they just sit still?
See how you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Wait here!
Far enough!
You're finished!
Glacier, let them go! Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
We turn the tables on them.
There are so more left!
Right! No time to hold back!
Tiger Blade! Never miss! Piercing roar!
I'm not done!
Here, do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Nice.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Vamos lá.
Yeah. Out of our way!
Here I come!
Heal! I'm ready on it! Magic is in! Cross blade!
You're mine! Ready and ready!
This one's mine!
On guard! You're finished! We've got flyers!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Not today!
Glacier on guard!
What would we ever do without you, Kisara?
You've got a whole team to rely on.
Yeah, well, maybe apart from one individual. You're feistier than you look.
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
Dramatic.
You're finished!
You're
mine! You're finished!
Dance in the wind!
Here
Now,
Limbo!
astral energy!
Say no more!
Nós, mano.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Vamos lá por aqui.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Handle this.
You're finished!
Look sharp!
You're mine! It's over!
Raging cascade!
Here I come! You're mine! It's on!
Airborne
You
scoundrels!
going? Sounds like a job for
Now,
you!
truly! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Make it rain! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn!
Only getting better!
Make it rain!
É nóis, mano, é nóis.
Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing
Glória a
it.
Deus, aleluia, gente. Vamos curar um cara aqui, brother. Ela precisando de ajuda, mano. Vou dar uma vaquinha pra ele. Fazer uma vaquinha aqui de 38 pulos pra ele. Não há nada aqui não.
Everyone okay?
Vamos ver se tem um combate por aqui. Tem um combate no barulho de pássaro. Combater aqui.
That's no ordinary
mais
enemy I see
experiência.
over there.
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
Going in!
It's over!
Take this!
Burn in hell!
Here's the evil! Meanwhile, that's the way.
It's over! Eternal devastation!
Leave the charges to me!
Healing circle!
All right! Now where was I?
Let the marksman handle this.
Going in! Take the
Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot!
Eternal devastation! It's over!
Mine!
I'm only getting started!
With precision like that, I'm glad you're not on the other side.
Likewise for you and that shield.
Best to stay in one another's good graces then.
You're mine!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
É nóis, mano.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good.
Ai,
We're counting
legal.
on you, Rinwell.
Aqui, né?
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Ganhar mais experiência aqui. Deu tempo. Deu tempo. Ganhar mais experiência
Is this a
aqui.
joke?
Eternal devastation! You're mine! It's over! Eat this!
Where are you going?
Here I come!
Tiger Blade!
You're finished! Crush!
Lightning Blossom! We managed to turn the tide!
For now, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Not a chance!
This one's with the marksman. Far enough. Do it.
This calls for a celebratory drink.
Tô indo aqui pra ganhar mais experiência, mano.
Little help!
Glacial spear.
Here's evil!
Look sharp.
Steel Blaster!
Tiger Blade.
Done!
Here's evil! Here's Raging Blaster!
Eat this!
This one's mine.
You'll soon see about that!
Do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Did it!
Yeah. Nice technique.
It's over!
Do
Come
it.
on!
Here goes!
In an instant! Impact Frost! Great!
Vai ganhar mais experiência aqui. Essa área eu já explorei da hora que você já sabe.
Right
Né?
through!
Don't mind if I do!
I'm not done!
This one's mine.
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade!
You're finished!
I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Healing Circle!
Shield and ring.
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Raging Cascade!
Look sharp. I'll take you all on.
Arte mística.
Flare the Malisa.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
The heavens must be smiling.
Go no further! This one's mine!
You're finished!
Look
Here I
sharp.
come!
Lightning!
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Tiger Blade.
Raging Cascade!
You're
Far
mine!
enough.
Lunar Corruption!
You're
In here!
finished! Come and face me!
Now!
Dohalim.
All yours, Kisara.
My
Let
turn!
the marksman handle this!
No escape! Eternal devastation!
Airdrop! Healing! Flame of the
You're
Earth!
mine!
Raging Cascade!
Eternal devastation!
Now you see what I can do. Can't get out of this.
Going in! Green Blaster!
Good shot! I'm not done! Eternal devastation!
Make it
You're
rain!
finished! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Nós, mano.
I need to be stronger.
Nível 28 da Sean. Agora não tem mais luta aqui. Vamos lá por aqui. Vamos lá. Tem um item aqui, ó. Arroz. Vou voltar aqui.
Right, here goes! This time! Not today!
Like moth to the flame.
Wind after all! Dance in the wind! One in your dreams!
Here I come! Eternal
Tiger
devastation!
Blade.
Here I come!
Piercing roar.
Eternal devastation! It's over!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Ha! Who said anything about letting off? Far enough!
I can feel my power growing.
Sketch.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Outro sketch.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menencia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Vou salvar aqui. Vamos lá por aqui. Animal atingiu maturidade.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahagsar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
Me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? Said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
This one's mine! Where are you going? Lightning
Take
Lord!
this! You're mine! You're finished! Crush!
Here.
This on!
Deal for you!
Ignite!
Time to get weakened!
Take this! Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal!
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
This isn't looking good. Take this!
Wind Astrolator for time! It's showtime! Annihilation! Here we go! Fury!
It's over!
Going in fear!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Piercing roll! Don't mind if I do!
Take this!
Acho que ele tá curando, tá atrasado aí.
Take this!
Raging Cascade! Tiger Blade! Nothing gets in my way! Let's get you out of the way! I'm all
Switch eye!
Mega Ray!
You're finished!
Lightning Meteor! Now where that came from! Mega Ray!
No escape!
Annihilation!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Aí finalmente um dano. Vai quebrar.
A wretch like you?
Não acredito, mano. Atingiu bem o núcleo dela.
Till next time.
É nóis, mano.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen,
Shion!
thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
Mas o animal atingiu maturidade, outra esquece.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Vou procurar aqui a fogueira. Vamos lá por aqui. Ponto de viagem rápida adicionado. Tem não fogueira por aqui não, brother. Vamos, ponto de viagem rápida adicionado, né? Vamos para o cume.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Gerenciar o rancho. Descansar aqui na fogueira.
You make sure to rest too.
Mais sketch.
No, Halim, your
Parece
spare
que queria
bracers
fogueira.
were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Make sure to get some good rest.
Lá dormir.
All right, guys. Ready to go?
Mais um animal atingiu maturidade. tô sem dinheiro, ó. Tô sem dinheiro. O que é que eu vendo aqui, brother? Gás o suficiente.
Did we really just spend... And that... much...
Dinheiro é um problema sério nesse jogo, viu, mano? Putz, grilo. Dinheiro é um problema seríssimo nesse jogo.
Money?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Gente, obrigado por assistir. Fiquem com Deus e até o próximo vídeo.